Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is the first time you are joining me. As you can see, I've moved around my filming location a little bit. So I'm now sat in front of my brand new bookcase where I've got my tarot decks, my oracle decks, and all my tarot books. It's right in front of a south-facing window though, so I'm not sure how good the lighting is going to be filming here, or if I'm going to be able to film here all the time. But I thought I might do it for just this one video and see how it goes. I'm right out of shot there, sorry. So let me know what you think below, whether you think it works or not. I'd love to hear your thoughts. For today's video, I am going to talk about the Fool's Journey, and specifically personalising the Fool's Journey. So if you've been interested in tarot for more than a hot second, you'll probably have come across this idea of the Fool's Journey, which is in relation to the major arcana, where basically the Fool is this character, the self, who starts off very naive, very innocent, very open, and goes on this journey through the human experience, basically, through each of the major arcanas. And I think that we're all constantly on a cycle of a Fool's Journey of our own throughout our lives, and we're in different places at different times. One of the things that I've done recently to kind of add to a couple of other cards that I've drawn for this year is to do a drawing where I find out where I am on the Fool's Journey. This was really simple to do. So all I did was I took my Lightseer's Tarot, took out all the major arcana, shuffled them whilst thinking of the question, whereabouts am I on the Fool's Journey in my life right now? And then I turned over the cards till I found the Fool, and the card directly after the Fool is the card that represents where I am in particular on the Fool's Journey right now. And I drew the Judgment card, which I absolutely adore. This Judgment card. I love how it looks like she's like setting her soul free to dance kind of thing. That's the real vibe that I get, setting her real self free to dance and be free in the world. It's beautiful. So Anthony Lewis, which is a tarot plain and simple, had this book a really long time, so long it's old and battered and falling apart, but he has a bit about the Fool's Journey in here. And when he talks about judgment, now you have to remember that the Fool has been through each of the cards. So he's been, the card that he was in before was the Sun, and he'll be moving on to the world after Judgment. So he says, awakened by the light of the sun, the Fool is now able to hear the trumpet of the Judgment card, sounding the call of the self to spiritual rebirth and the healing of the psyche to resurrection. Astrologers associate the Judgment card with the transforming planet Pluto, god of the underworld. So it's all about, being reborn. It's all about having done the work, having finished the cycle, and being ready to be reborn into the next stage kind of thing, which I really love. So it gives me an idea, along with the the Wheel of the Year, which is my card for the year based on my birthday, and also the Queen of Pentacles, which is the card that I drew in a spread for my theme of the year. It gives me that extra layer to add to my tarot and themes of the year. One of my favourite representations of this card that I think really, for me, beautifully sums up what this card means comes from the Robin Wood Tarot. I really love this one. This one really hones in on the idea of rebirth, and it's just beautiful. So you have the woman and the phoenix coming out of the cauldron of rebirth, all that fire of passion and creativity, and it's such a beautiful card. So I'm really excited to see how the Judgment stage of my journey plays out for me this year in tandem with the other cards that I have. It's also interesting because 2020 is, in theory, is a double Judgment year, so that adds quite nicely to that as well. But if you have done this, or if you are interested in doing this, I would love to know what card you get if you're interested in sharing that with me. So please consider leaving me a comment below with that information, and I'd love to know how you think that fits into kind of your other cards and your year and where you are right now. This one was lovely and short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all shortly for the next one. Take care and lots of love. Bye bye.